My name is Ann Connolly, and this is the second video about the letter series books that we've launched on Indiegogo.com, or you can fill out an order form at Connolly's Taekwondo to get the books. And we have a lot of exciting things happening, and I'm going to tell you about 3 of them right now. The first really exciting thing, I have to say thank you to a lot of you. We have raised the $7,000 that we needed to get the first book printed. So I cannot thank those of you who bought all 4 books enough. You've funded the first book, and in order to, I was thinking, how can I thank you for believing in these books enough to spend $130, or if you bought them at the school, $100 on 4 books that you might not receive until June. So I have spent a little bit of time. Some of you have already received these. Others of you, I have them done, and then I still have to finish the rest. Anyway, I made some little mini originals, kind of based on the drawings of the book. They're all a little different, one of a kind, and these are some of the ones that I didn't give away yet. To those of you who spent, you bought all 4 books, even though they aren't printed yet, and you funded the first book, The Small Shyest Who Changed the World. Tomorrow I go to the printers and get the ball rolling on that. So thank you so much, and I hope these little drawings, maybe someday it'll be like owning a little original Maurice Sendak or Mercer Mayer drawing, hopefully. Anyway, the second great thing is I've begun reading the books to schools and libraries. I went to the Carmel Library last week and I read it to a little group of 2- and 3-year-olds, a little intimate classroom. And there it was all about letter recognition, just learning what the letter S looks like and what it's called. Then today I went to Tom Thumb Nursery School in Mohegan Lake, and those kids are on the ball towards literacy big time. When I read the book they're not even in school yet, it's just nursery school. When I read the book to them, they all knew what the letter S looked like, and even when we got to the page with the flower on it, and the Small Shyest says, "I want to be in the word flower," and then I pointed to the letters on the page, all the kids yelled out, F-L-O-W-E-R. And I said to them, "Is there an S in that word?" And they said, "No." "Can the Small Shyest be in that word?" "No." So they really not only knew what the letter S looked like, most of them really knew what all the letters looked like and how to read the letters. So in that book, I really introduced the idea that S at the end makes it mean more than one. So they spelled the word flower here, but then when we got here, the word flower is written here, the words would be on the page, and they spelled F-L-O-W-E-R, and then I just pointed at the word S, and they said S. I said, "Is there an S there?" And they said, "Yes." And then I said, "Is there more than one flower on the page?" "Yes." So we began to introduce the idea that S at the end makes it mean more than one. So it really depends on the group you have and where they're at. I'm writing letters to the public schools, and once I read to a variety of grades in the public schools, then I'll have an even better idea of what elements of the book are on the edge of what the different grade levels are learning. So these books, I think because I'm a Taekwondo teacher, and in my Taekwondo martial arts class, I might have a couple of 5-year-olds, a bunch of elementary school kids, some junior high kids, some high school kids. I might have beginners, intermediate, I might have some black belts in my class. So when I'm teaching that class, I have to think, how do I challenge and support all those different levels and all those different ages in one group? How do I keep them all interested and keep them all excited and make sure they're all learning something new and they're all growing in that class? And so this book and the other books, all 4 of the books, operate on that principle, that there's something in these books for all ages. So if you're a little 2- or 3-year-old in diapers and you're learning how to recognize the letter S, If you're in first grade and you're learning S at the end makes it plural, if you're in junior high or high school and you're learning about symbolism, what do the stars in the sky symbolize? You know, your hopes for making the world a better place, your dreams, your goals. How did the small shyest change the world? What were her obstacles? How did she overcome those obstacles? What does it mean to find your own way to put the stars in the sky? So many, and then you can apply that, they can apply that to their own. What are your dreams and goals? Or how would you like to change the world? What obstacles might you face and how might you overcome those obstacles? So those are all in a very simple book that an older student could read in 2 minutes. Poses questions for maybe younger kids, an art project. What are your dreams? Or for an older students, an essay. So really, the books operate on all different levels for all different ages. And all 4 books are really like that. They all address very simple questions, simple lessons, and more complex issues. So they really operate on many levels. And as I read the books to different grades, I'll have a better idea of what level applies to what grade within the book. So 2 exciting things. 1, Small Shy S is fully funded, $7,000. I go to the printer tomorrow, plus $1,195 raised towards the second book, Evolve. Very exciting. And I'm getting to read the books, a lot of fun to the children in different schools. And the last thing that I want to mention is last time I talked to you guys, the 4th book, X-Quest, was the line drawings were completed. Well, now I've shaded them all, and I'm almost halfway done coloring them all. So this book is on its way to being completed also. So I've been working very hard, and I can't say thank you enough to all of you who bought all 4 books. And actually, you know what's interesting? Here's the little kitty cat, right? And let me show you So on these little unique little drawings that I'm giving as a thank you gift to those of you who help support this first book, if we look at these little kitty cats, so everybody who sees the books say the books are so beautiful and awesome. So here we have a cat, cute little cat, and look how much better I got at drawing cute little cats just in the space of making 4 books. So who knows? Maybe you will have a little drawing of the caliber of a Mercer Mayer drawing, or something that will increase in value for you. And I hope it does, because I can't thank you enough for believing in the project and purchasing the books. So exciting! First book goes to the printer tomorrow. We've begun reading in all the schools. So maybe I'll be seeing your children in the schools. Maybe they'll be letting you know they saw me there. And the 4th book is half colored. So we're getting it all done. It's really hard to do the artwork and write and run the Taekwondo school and then make the videos and do the flyers and go read at all the schools. But I'm having a great time, and it's happening. So thanks for your support. And I'll try to update everybody a little bit more frequently. But that's the big news. Thanks so much.